now available in paperback and e-readers. Isis, Revenge of the Cyber Goddess. The goddess next door takes on the threat of a deadly digital diva driven to destroy the world in this action-packed, all-new Isis series adventure. Get Isis, Revenge of the Cyber Goddess featuring a bonus pin-up and the other 2 books in the Cyber Goddess saga at online bookstores everywhere today. One of my viewers sent me a link to a video on WorldStar Hip Hop of a 33-year-old black man who decided to go on online dating and pick up a white female inmate at a prison. And after going out here and pursuing an online relationship with this white female inmate, this black male decided to go out here and spend over $30,000 on things that she liked in the hopes of securing a relationship with her. Now, after watching that whole video on WorldStar Hip Hop, I took a critical examination of it, and it looks like this dude fits the pattern and profile of a Captain Save-'em, like I talk about in my book, The Misadventures of Captain Save-'em. And had this black man went out here and spent $2.99 on that ebook, he would have $29,997 more dollars in his pocket right now. Because had he sat down and read The Misadventures of Captain Save-'em, he could have avoided winding up getting smashed in the face with kryptonite doo-doo by this female predator. Now, this Captain Save-'em, he went out here and went to online dating to pick up this inmate, and the main reason why he went to online dating to pick up this inmate was primarily because he did not have any sort of self-confidence, and he did not have any sort of self-worth. And because he did not have any sort of self-confidence and self-worth, he just did not believe in himself and believe he could do better for himself. Because this black guy was making, what, $25 an hour, and he was doing very well for himself. Unfortunately, because he lacked self-confidence and self-esteem, he wound up thinking he could go to online dating. Now, that was one of his reasons for going to online dating. The other reason why he went to online dating was because, in addition to not having the self-confidence, he could not take rejection. And because he wanted to hear an easy yes, he went over to online dating and looked to try to sweep some low-life woman off her feet, thinking that she would appreciate him going out here and doing all of these good things because he's such a good guy. Now, this is the covert contract many of your Captain Save-'ems make with these type of female predators. Unfortunately, those women aren't really interested in being saved by these guys. No, many of those female predators who are on online dating are looking for a nice, big, fat, juicy simp to take advantage of, and that's what happened in this case with this white female inmate. She was on this online dating website looking for a nice, big, fat, juicy simp because she knew that her options were slim to none. So she went on online dating because she already knew as an inmate, she did not have many dating options with decent white guys, and with her being at the bottom of the barrel, she could go out here and take advantage of whatever gullible, naive simps are out there. And she found this one on cyberspace, and because he was so caught up in getting the attention of a Becky, he couldn't see that Becky had other plans for him. Now, this guy, he spent over a year and a half talking with this woman back and forth online, believing that he was building a relationship with this woman. And he was out here talking about how he was going a year and a half without sex, showing me he was building up a fantasy world around whatever this woman was saying to him, not understanding that this woman could care less about him. All she was doing was seeing what she could get out of this guy, whether it be him putting money on her books or going out here and buying her little things and he was sitting there patiently waiting for her to come out of jail. And his mother was wondering if this woman was making a fool out of him. And yeah, she was definitely making a fool out of him. But this guy thought in his rose-colored mind, he's putting on his Power Rangers galoshes and his Ben Cooper cape, and he's gonna go out here and save the day for this female. And he was sitting there waiting patiently for this female, thinking, oh, I'm going to go out here and be her savior. But what he doesn't understand is that she was just out here to get all of his goodies. And then after she got all of his goodies, she was getting ready to smash him in the face with a big steaming pile of kryptonite doo-doo right in the face. Unfortunately, this guy couldn't see the game being played because he was so caught up in his feelings about a woman paying attention to him. But he didn't understand the whole thing with online dating is, yes, these women will say yes to you, but you have to wonder who is agreeing with you and why is she so eager to agree with you. The reason why your female predators are so eager to agree with you is because they don't have good intentions. And that's what happened in this case with this 33-year-old black guy. He went out here and he spent all of this money buying all of these gifts for this woman in the hopes that, oh, she will go out here and sleep with me. But what happened at the end of everything was after he picked her up, she didn't want to go back to his house. No, she said she wanted to go to her mother's house. And that was the ultimate slap in the face for this guy because he thought, oh, I'll buy all of these gifts, I'll get this woman a ring and get engaged to her, and eventually she'll want to go out here and have sex with me. But no, she just wound up playing him like a record and then barbecue glazing dude like a donut. And this dude, he was sitting there looking like a fool afterwards, not understanding that this female already got what she wanted. She got the 30 grand in gifts for free. And then after she got the gifts for free, she was out here texting another dude. And I guarantee you, she was probably having plans to get with dude after she met with Mr. Simp, got all of his gifts, and then was going to take all of his gifts to another dude. And that's what happens to a lot of these simps out here, like your Captain Save-ems, because many of these Captain Save-ems, they just don't have the social skills or the experience as related to women. And what exacerbates the problem with them is many of these men are so afraid of hearing the word no that they go for the easy yes. Unfortunately, when they go for the easy yes, what happens is they get taken advantage of by a female predator who just winds up fleecing them for what they want out of them. And then after they fleece them for what they want, they go out here, squat down, drop out a load of steaming kryptonite doo-doo, then smash it straight in their face, and then leave them lying on the ground as they walk away with the guy who they really want to get with. And then after he's lying on the ground, they're in the Motel 6 and she's getting her back blown out by said dude. And that's what happened to this guy. He went out here buying all of this lingerie for her to wear, and I guarantee you she's wearing that lingerie for another guy. And that guy is enjoying all of the other gifts he gave her, like an iPhone and earbuds and all sorts of things. All of that money he could have had in his pocket if he just went out here and spent $2.99 on Misadventures of Captain Save-em. The book Misadventures of Captain Save-em has saved men all over the world and has helped so many men all across the globe avoid getting played by female predators like this female inmate. Because when you have a female who is in prison, this is not a woman any sort of man who's out here working wants to pursue, because this woman is already set in her ways. There is no changing this kind of female. And this type of female is as is. If she's in the penitentiary for a crime, then you need to leave her to Pookie and Ray Ray and the criminals, because this woman does not have good intentions for you, and she's not out to help meet your needs. She's out to help meet her own needs, and also out to help give Tyrone whatever is in your house. So many of these simps, they don't really understand what they're doing when they pursue these kind of females. They buy into the whole idea of saving the damsel in distress. Unfortunately, because these men lack good social skills, they often wind up becoming the guys who are distressed, as they either get fleeced out of all of their money, or they wind up getting their houses broken in and getting robbed. They don't really understand that these females are at the bottom of the world. And again, these are female predators. They have no interest in loving you. They don't even have an interest in even having sex with you. They will string you along, gas you up, take you for a ride, and then after they finish getting what they want, they then leave you at the side of the road like they left this dude, with an empty wallet, an ashy penis, and extra dry balls. And these guys don't really understand this, because they don't really have, again, those social skills. And because they don't have those social skills, they get played all the time. And it was really sad to watch that video of this 33-year-old man. But the main reason why he was so lost as related to women was because he came from a single mother household. And his own mama saw him out here and was wondering if he was getting scammed. But if he had a man in his life like myself to sit down with him and tell him, hey, this is not the type of female you go out here and deal with, then maybe he would have thought twice about it, because his friend in the video was trying to talk to him, but that's not the same as a father or an older man. Because if a father or an older man were to sit down with him and say, look, you don't need to spend any money on to get any sort of relationship. No, any sort of man out here doesn't need to lead with his wallet. He leads with his character. And if a woman is interested in you, she will want to spend time with you, and you won't have to spend a single dime. That's what happens when women are genuinely interested in you. When they're genuinely interested in you, you don't have to spend much money. I mean, all you can do is just say you want to go out here and get a cup of coffee, or you want to go for a walk, and she'll be glad to go do it. Or you can go get a slice of pizza and a Pepsi, and she'll be fine with that, because she wants to spend time with you. And spending time with you is not about money, and that's something many of your guys out here really don't get. And as I was watching this video, I just realized the importance of an ebook like Misadventures of Captain Save-'em, because had this guy had that book and spent $2.99 on that book, again, he would have $27,997 in his pocket, and he would be spending his time online, not looking to go out here and date, but going out here looking to start some sort of business and try to improve himself, because that's how you, in one way, attract women, by focusing on your purpose and focusing on your cause. Because when women see you out here focused on your purpose and focused on your cause, you then attract women to you, because you're radiating strong masculine energy, and that masculine energy is what attracts women to you, because they see you on your purpose, see you about your goals, and want to help you go out here and build and accomplish something with your life. So when I looked at this guy in those World Star Hip Hop videos, it was just really sad to me, but it fit the pattern and profile I talked about in my book, Misadventures of Captain Save-'em. And when I looked at that whole 2 videos of this episode of this series, it was like looking at a misadventure of a Captain Save-'em. Now, if you want to learn how to avoid female predators like the one I talk about in this video, you can pick up my ebook, Misadventures of Captain Save-'em, on Amazon.com in digital format. And if you also want to learn how to break out of the simp paradigm, you can pick up my book, Stop Simping, Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance, and that $14.99 that you spend in paperback or $2.99 that you spend on Kindle will save you hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of your life. And if you want to see me make more videos like this, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and Kindle, Vampires Stalk the Darkness of the Eternal Night. Get your copy of Eternal Night in paperback and Kindle on Amazon.com.